the noodles that I ended up getting were like really thick noodles too. It wasn't too wet. I know it looks kind of wet in the video and the photo. And the cool thing about this place was you could see them cooking everything live. Like they're obviously cooking things in like fast batches, because there are a lot of businessmen who come in and they eat their noodles really quick because they've got to either get back to work or they've got something else to do. So noodles for them is kind of a fast food. Whereas for me, it's kind of a slow food because I tend to eat slow. But their turnover of their people is they want to get people in, they want to get people out. So once you finish eating, you leave. So then someone else can get in because there are very limited seats in this place. That was a lot of food for me. I was very full by the end of it. But on a cold November in Japan, because it's winter in Japan, that bowl of noodles hit the spot. It was beautiful, and I'll definitely be going back there when I go back to Japan. I obviously went to the Tenga store as well. It's pretty much what you would expect. I couldn't film too much in there because obviously you're not really meant to be filming in the Tenga store, and I kind of went around with a sort of more privacy sort of thing. You know, if somebody was going to tell me to stop filming, I would have stopped filming. The Tenga store is a very bizarre store because it kind of praises itself as you are proud. Well, I guess you kind of are. I mean, if you got Love Me Some Tenga shirt. I mean, fuck, they even had like a hot Tenga. It was like a Tenga where you put your junk in the Tenga and it heated up and shit. Look, I'll be honest with you. I've tried a lot of fleshlights, and this is obviously the place to go if you want to get a pretty decent fleshlight. And I've tried Tenga too. I would say that Tengas are pretty good. Like if you want a really good mid-style experience. But in terms of a higher quality, you could probably start shopping around at other places. I would say that I was pretty impressed with the Tenga store. I will say that there is a feeling of novelty that comes from the Tenga store, less so than it actually being a sex store, even though a lot of people use it as a sex store. One of the other places we went to was Swallowtail. It was a host club where basically I would say women probably in the ages of the most people we saw, there were women in the ages of like 20 and upwards, and they would get served by young gentlemen, you know, in suits and stuff. And I guess it was the equivalent of what men would go for a cabaret club or a hostess club. It was very Oran host club style. It was very fancy. We got a booth. They ended up bringing food out to us. They gave us the full host treatment. And there's like monsters fighting each other, there's like dinosaurs and shit.